What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be reacting to episode 3 of The Promised Neverland Season 2. No episode titles, so just called episode 1, 2, 3, etc. Don't know why. So yeah, last time we confronted Sonju and Mujika about their demon selves, essentially. However, the children are all fine, everyone's fine, and it turns out they are, because of their religious reasons, they do not consume human flesh, which is kind of interesting. And we get a lot of information from Sonju about the state of the world and how, thanks to thousands of years ago there being a war between demons and humanity, they decide to come to a truce. At least the humans proposed a truce in which we have separate worlds, we coexist, we set up a wall, no one crosses it, and we don't interfere with each other, we just live our lives. And the humans apparently gave an offering of several humans to the demons, hence why certain humans are being raised as essentially cattle to be eaten. Hence the farms and such that we've got right now, and Grace Field and everything. Now, I don't believe that because, A, he said no one's ever gone between worlds. 1,000 years, no one's tried and be successful? Doubt. I don't really believe the humans would settle for something like that. I don't think humanity would just settle for giving up half the world to demons. Unless they really were that outnumbered, but I don't know if that was necessarily the case. And then, what else? What else? Yeah, I don't believe the humans... I don't think the demons would necessarily just settle for that either. Like, would you just settle for being given half the world when there's half a world of juicy humans over the other side? I think you'd try and get at that as well, wouldn't you? I feel like that's kind of... This is just all something that's been propagated up as a lie just to tell people. But, you know, I just don't believe that just because he said it, it's necessarily true. I question some of that information. I just don't believe that would necessarily happen. I guess we'll see, because we're going to be attempting to find that wall. God knows how far away that is. Like, how far are we from the divide between human and demon world? Who knows? But we learn a lot about the wilderness and the trees and the plants and the animals and stuff so that we can survive on our own, because we're not going to be with Mujika and Sonju the entire time. They're going to help us out of the forest, and then we're on our own to find, what's his face? William Minerva. Whoever the hell he is, if he even is real, if he's still alive at this point. Like, he could have written those books years and years and years ago, for all we know. There's no guarantee that he's alive or is still willing to help or anything like that. It's entirely possible that he himself was a demon in some aspect as well. So I guess we'll see. We also had Emma go hunting and killing animals and preparing them, essentially. Where he brings up the Vida, the plant that has been stuck into the chest, and you see that red plant that blossoms from the blood of the animal. It's a good way of getting the blood out of the animal, and it's also a form of the ritual, the Gupna ritual, and the religious beliefs and everything that comes from it. Yeah, which has kind of messed with Emma a little bit, and I think some of the other kids have noticed that fact. So maybe we're going to go dive into that a little bit here in a minute. But yeah, we're preparing to leave the forest and try and find Minerva, which I don't think is going to go too well, but I guess we'll see. Anyway, as per usual, here on YouTube we do time-based form reactions. If you want to see a full picture-in-picture, you can go to my Patreon down in the description below. £4 a month gets you access to all the picture-in-pictures I do, which is every show this season, the Patreon request shows, as well as a couple of backdated ones, which will be growing as the end of the season comes nearer, and I get a bit more time to actually sit down and just edit a bunch. I can get a lot of those done instead of having to do 5 show days like today ended up being again. But it's fine. I don't mind a 5-show day. There's a lot of good shows today, so I'm perfectly okay with it. But here on YouTube, we do time-based format reactions. Bottom left of the screen, you'll see the time for the episode. I count down 3, 2, 1, play. And play, you start the episode, I start the episode, and we'll be in sync. We are watching this one on Funimation, since that's who's licensed it this season. We have Aniplex and Funimation logos. So about 12 seconds of logos, give or take. I'll call them out as they go past. You can also use screen flash on my face, or the mic to tell when he's transitioning. So, with all that said, let's just get into episode 3 of Promised Neverland Season 2, shall we? In 3, 2, 1, play. Aniplex. And Funimation. Cheers. Here we go. OP time. Still not a huge fan of this one. It's alright. I miss Isabella though. Isabella as a villain. Is that Sonju with them? Can't tell that Sonju or another demon-looking person. Maybe that's Minerva when we finally meet him. I don't know. You got a very noticeable open space on the right. Still wondering on the fate of Norman, because he's not dead. Let's be real. All right. They have a chess set here. Okay. Bringing him up. Which you seem to react to that. Such a dumb photo of them as well. So do humans to that extent. Interesting. Really? No humans in 1,000 years? Well, I suppose that wouldn't happen, would it? So we use Sonju. This tree's are damn massive. Out of the forest. Let's have a look. The only problem, it's quite open. That's the only real concern if you're being pursued, is it is somewhat open. Compared to a forest, anyway. Mm-hmm. Okay. Really? Assuming he's there. All right. Hmm. Oh. So that's going to be relevant later, isn't it? Hmm. Hmm. Sure. Um. Right. Yeah. Hmm. Okay. Uh huh. Oh. Huh. Really? Huh. Holy hell. Hmm. What business are you taking care of, Sonju? Suddenly, you're not a very trustworthy character. No. Is this Sonju? Yeah, this is Sonju. Yeah, it's not going to work out for you. Oh. Yep. Hmm. He's protecting them for the future of eating them. It's pretty wild. Let me guess, it's underground. It's got to be underground. No, of course not. Let's not panic. It's not one of them thought to look. Maybe there's something underground. That kid. Okay. Right. Hmm. In theory. History. Oh. Floor plan? Yeah. Of course, underground. Welcome, unlocked. It opens up for you. There you go, yeah. There's your way down. Doesn't necessarily mean he's here. It just means that there is something down here. Room 105. Room 110. 105 again? What's that one say? It's empty. Okay. Light switches? Oh. Oh. Lots of cameras. Radio. Letter. With the seal. Hmm. So this was prepared for him. Yep. I mean, you have a floor plan map as well, so that's helpful. Yep. Canned supplies. A lot of supplies, actually. Ah, and grow your own food. Mm-hmm. Books. I wouldn't necessarily call that small. It's a decent size. Piano. So they're back in house essentially. Oh, secret. Okay. I looked into that one. Oh, secret exit. In case of emergency. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Ah, showers. Good. Yeah. Oh. Mm-hmm. Nice. Nice. Yep. Can hunt for that. Mm-hmm. But we'll still need to go out eventually. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. The radio. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's 10 to 8 right now. Okay. Mm-hmm. Well, eh, I don't know. Is that a locked one? For the pen, maybe? Again? Did she open one of the room doors? Further basement area. A phone? Oh. It rung as soon as they walked in. That's ominous as hell. Oh. Okay. We have a voice to the name now. Still find it interesting that the ED is based around these two characters when we're only going to be with them, in theory, for... Well, that's it. In theory, we're not going to see these characters again. Unless we end up going into the forest for whatever reason. Well, we've got a bit of a home base and a hideout. That's good. This ED kind of hits a little differently now you know that Sonju's like purposely keeping them alive just so he can hunt their children. It's kind of a bit different now that you know that, isn't it? But oh well. Don't think we're gonna have a preview of anything next time. And it's not like an episode title reveals anything either. Alright. That's it. Okay. Well, things are looking a bit further up. We have a nice safe location. Relatively safe. We're being contacted by William Minerva. I still don't trust everything completely, really, because why would you in a show like this, you know? Apparently there is some differences between this and the manga I'm seeing. If anyone knows a bit more about what that is, please let me know. Nothing spoilerish, just in case they're rearranging some stuff for whatever reason, but yeah. Yeah, please let me know how this is doing, because apparently there's like some stuff that's like changing and stuff quite a bit now. But yeah, the amulets that she got given, that's gonna be relevant at some point later. They're seeing the help sprawled out against the wall. Makes this feel like a bit more of a prison than anything else. It could just be that whoever was there had just gone crazy. Let me go back to that scene real quick just to see what more was shown. Because obviously it focused in on the help, but there was a bit more written there. Let's see. Okay, there it was. Oh no, every single thing is help, 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 help. There's a drawing off to the right of, looks like a person. It's kind of hard to see because I've got the light in my face, so it's kind of hard to see like certain parts of the darker aspects of the screen. There's a lot of marks keeping track of, I guess, days that they've been in there. potentially. It looks like there might be something written on the left-hand side a little bit more as well. But yeah, that main wall is just help, 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 help. You got number marks, and then there's something to the left, and then there's a person or persons to the right. And it looks like there's writing there as well. Let me see if I can... Okay, let me see if I can get a picture of it. And maybe we can do something like this. Let's see. If I load up my editing tool that I use to make my thumbnails, maybe I can start playing around with like color contrast and things like that. Give me a 1080p. Oh, I don't have a preset for it. Give me a 1080p image. Put that in there. Okay, so if we start messing around with some of the brightness contrast stuff, that should help, hopefully. I don't want color deepening, we want high brightness and high contrast. There it is. Okay, that's a bit easier to see now compared to that. So we have the help. That writing on the left doesn't look eligible. The picture on the right you can see a bit clearer now. Actually, tell you what, I'll do this because this might be helpful. So yeah, here's more what I'm actually looking at now. So you can see over on the right here, you can see this image a bit more clearly. So that's an SOM. And it goes off into something else there. You can see the picture there as well. Obviously, these are all the helps. And then over to the left here, this is not quite legible. I don't have a good enough resolution of image for this, I don't think. This is only 1080p that I'm zooming in on. But yeah, you can see the faces there and people. I just don't know what that says. SOM something? I might say like someone help, maybe? I don't know. But there's some context clues there that are kind of interesting that I feel like would be worth exploring at some point. And then, of course, you got like the pens and stuff at the bottom there with where stuff is. But yeah, it's ominous. Very, very ominous is all I'll say about all that. Anyway, that's going to do it for today, guys. Thank you everyone for watching. Hope you enjoyed this one. Nonetheless, leave a like if you did, as well as your comments, what you thought. The engagement really helps grow the channel out. Don't forget to hit subscribe as well to see next week's episode, as well as the rest of the Winter 2021 lineup you can find on my channel. Thank you for watching. Until next time, see you guys later.